Hi there, and welcome to my 5 a.m. morning routine video. This is my first ever video on YouTube, and I really want to thank y'all for joining me. I do complete this 5 a.m. morning routine almost every single day of the week. There are certain days that I will decide, like, okay, maybe I'll give myself a day off, especially if I don't get enough sleep the night before, but mostly I'm completing this every single day. And this is something that you can do if you build lasting habits. You can complete things early in the morning and be super productive and be so far ahead of everyone else in society. I really hope this video helps you and encourages you to push past those hurdles in your life. Go to bed, get some good sleep, drink enough water, go to the gym, be productive, work on your mental health, be grateful for things that you have. I hope you like this, and thank you so much for watching. Most people post 5 a.m. morning routines and they don't actually have full-time jobs, or they don't have somewhere to be until like 11 o'clock, or it's a weekend. I just want y'all to understand that this is something that I actually utilize and complete on a daily basis. And this is something that not many people can do, but if you discipline yourself and build lasting habits, this is something that you can do. So the key to getting up at 5 in the morning is going to bed at a decent time. And I am not the best advocate for this, because sometimes I will stay up way too late working on school stuff, photography stuff, marketing, talking to my contractor about building my house. So I really try to get in bed by 10, but a lot of the times I don't. So that has been added to my habits list. I need to have at least 7 hours of sleep, because that's like the bare minimum for me. And unfortunately, this week I haven't been able to do that very much, so I'm gonna really try to push for that today. So it is currently the day before. I get up at 5 a.m. and like I said, I always have to like set up some stuff and put some systems in place in order to actually get to the gym in time. So the first thing I'll do is I'll make sure that I pick out what clothes I'm gonna wear for the day. So I'll go ahead and wear this one. I really like this one because it's super light. You can barely see the logo, which is cool. So I've got my stuff laid out, and I just got home from work, so this is gonna be great. I already have my gym clothes set out, and I'll be ready. And now I just need my shoes. And I'm gonna go ahead and go with these Yeezys for tomorrow. And just depending on what time I get home, I'll go ahead and set my alarm already, because sometimes I go to bed and I completely forget. And always before bed, I read. I've been reading Atomic Habits for the first time ever. And if you haven't already read this book, you absolutely need to read this book. So go ahead, get it, please. And Bolt will always love to look out the window. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook dinner now. And what I'll do is, before bed, I'll read my book, and I already have my clothes set out, so we're all set there. And I will see you in a little bit. And good morning, everyone. It is 4:25 a.m. and I am just rolling out of bed. Sometimes it's extremely difficult to get out of bed, and honestly, that's why I got this alarm clock. It's from Amazon. I'm sure you've seen it other places before. It is absolutely amazing, and it's really been a perfect tool for me to actually get up in the morning, because I have a really hard time getting out of bed if it's dark and warm, and this has really been a game changer for me. So I'll go ahead and get up out of bed, and I'll head straight to the bathroom. I first start off by putting on some music, and then I'll brush my teeth and wash my face. After that, I'll get dressed for the gym, make sure I put on my watch so I can track everything, and then I head into the gym. I'm typically out of the house within 10 to 15 minutes, and then my drive to the gym is about 15 to 20 minutes, just depending on if I get behind someone who's going significantly slow on these back roads. And then I'm at Orange Theory. Yay! Today I burned a lot of calories, 619, got 26 flat points, if y'all know what that means. It was wild. Then I head home, and once I get back, I say hello to my dog. He's typically barking like crazy, but he was pretty good this time. And first thing I do when I get back is make sure I put my stuff away. And I did end up changing my shirt from what I had initially chosen, because I thought the other one was a little too wrinkly, but I make my bed, and typically I make my bed before I leave, but this day my husband was still sleeping and he didn't come to the gym with me, so I wanted to make the bed when I got home. And then I head straight to the bathroom and take a shower before I head off to work. I'll put my Glow recipe stuff on, ice roll my face, I do my hair, and that probably takes the longest of anything. Get dressed for work. This day it was kind of cold outside, so I decided to put on a sweater and some docks. And that's my bed. I let my dog out, say goodbye to him, and then I head off to work. The drive is about 35 to 45 minutes, just depending on the traffic I have, but when I show up to work, it's a little bit of a walk to get to my classroom. And here is a little view of my classroom. We are learning about agriculture today, so that's a lot of fun. And here's my wall that I have all of our awards. And then I flip to my lecture notes because I like to have them up there. I sometimes have like questions listed out. And then I make sure I look at my daily to-do list, calendars, and everything else just to make sure that I am prepped for the day and ready to complete all of my tasks. And then I lecture for quite a few hours, and then I have my lunch and my grading for 40 minutes, and I typically work through the whole time because I want to make sure I can get as much done as I can, and I make sure that everything on my to-do list is checked off. And then it's time to head off to golf practice, and this day I stayed up with my kiddos that were up at the range. I typically go out on the course just about every day, but I wanted to focus on their swing technique today. And once practice is over, I go ahead and start heading home at around 5:30 to 6, and I'm gonna go home, make dinner, and start the day all over again. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope y'all have a absolutely wonderful day. Bye-bye.